I just don't feel like a woman's job is to provide sexual acts to a man.
What is a woman's job? What is a woman's job?
Whatever, to take care of herself.
10 hours later.
Like, and be
You do
independent.
understand that your entire profession is based on that.
What are you talking about? It's literally, my entire profession is based on making money to take care of myself. No.
God damn, nigga.
No.
Yo, are we?
No.
Chris, sorry. I'm doing a job, bro. Sorry.
The point we're
incorrect.
Look,
I'm tired. Man.
the main argument I'm making.
Incorrect.
I said sexuality is her main agency, and the reason, and it proves my point that you're able to make a lot of money doing what you do, using that sexual agency.
I'm just waiting for my turn.
That proves my point.
I've just been waiting for my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
You know, sometimes I gotta learn to shut
A
the fuck
handsome
up.
guy can't get on OnlyFans and make
Yes,
the kind of money that you make.
Yes, he can. I've met so many.
Guys cannot get on OnlyFans and make the same
Yes,
amount
he
as a
does.
woman.
Yes, he does. I know.
What happened to McClure?
Yes, there's a community. There's a
gay, not the straight
Yes,
man.
but women.
And females, older women like stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's not gonna be that easy.
They're never gonna make that.
A male porn star or a male sex worker is never going to earn as much as a female sex worker ever, because women's agency is their sexuality. That's the argument I made, and your own profession proves my point. You're able to make the money that you make.
Have you never
you're
seen
able to
beautiful,
leverage.
pretty men?
That's not the argument I'm making.
Hey, yo.
The argument I'm making is that a woman's
some men
primary
go crazy.
agency.
Some men go crazy on
And then
OnlyFans.
you just got to pick your market. You know that.
Probably
The older women like you market to
he
them.
does content.
You know the.
Okay.
Well, I'm not just gonna go into it.
Okay. Look.
You were doing good, but then you kept talking.
No,
and then
hold on.
She's running for stuff. Yeah. The chat's for you.
First you
I
said.
don't give a
First
fuck
you
about
said.
the chat. They're incels.
Here we go, dear.
It's getting worse, sir.
Okay.
Oh my God. Stop now. We should stop now.
Funny.
Yeah, said the one word they don't want to hear, dear. I can't help you with that one.
You misconstrued what I said. I said her job is to provide her man sexual access and pleasure. A man chooses if he wants to do that. It's elective on his end. Just like I think a woman, if she wants to work, it's elective. So you misconstrued that. And then I said, and you're like, well, that's not true. And I was like, well, a woman's primary agency is her sexuality. And then you're like, that's not true. And I'm like, you're on OnlyFans. That you're making a bunch of money using your sexuality. That proves
But
my
not
point.
everyone does that, though.
What do you mean not everyone does that?
Not every woman uses their sexuality, though.
To find a man, they do.
No, I have... No.
What?
I'm tired of this conversation. I'm exhausted.
What's the number one thing that men look for in women?
Sex.
Beauty.
I
Their beauty, right?
guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
That is their
You could be
sexuality.
dumb as fuck and they would still want to talk.
Was that?
You could be
all
dumb as
men,
fuck
though?
and
You
still
guys
want
really
to
think
That is
all
true.
men think
That's
that
true.
They
feel
could
like that
fucking
way?
Yes.
talk. Like,
Thank
have
you.
Like, the fuck.
So you agree that a woman's primary agency is her sexuality as well?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
I mean,
It's certain things.
the fact that the pornography industry is $1 billion industry, like, I mean, am I like in space here? Like, a woman's primary agency is her sexuality, and you're able to make a bunch of money because of it.
Specialized waiter.
But not
Got lots
every
of tips.
woman is, though.
Yeah,
But every woman
She's saying
can.
like
The
there are
majority.
some women
Just because-
intentions
Just
aren't
because
there.
just because some women do and some others doesn't mean that every woman can't make money using her sexuality.
In the end, we
Ew.
always ended up being used for like sexual.
I don't feel like
purposes.
that's women's necessarily sole purpose either.
It
because
isn't.
being
I said it's their primary agency.
It's
I
not.
didn't say it's their sole purpose.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily
Really?
because women play a big part in raising human beings, raising men.
I mean, don't you do hair for a living?
Women
Don't you do hair for a living in cosmetology?
Of course.
What does that have to do with
Of
sexuality?
course, but it's a choice. But at the end of the day, women raise men. Women make men. Men come out of women's pussy. So
But
what are
he's
you
saying,
saying?
He's saying primary, okay? You make a living off of woman's beauty, all right?
Fresh is out.
And I'm sure you make like, what, 5 figures a month?
Beauty is not sexuality.
Maybe more? Make doing hair?
More.
Okay then.
But that's not my only option.
No, but it's your primary option.
Okay, mine. Not every woman.
Stop the show. You're on OnlyFans. You're an entrepreneur staffing agency helping people get girls for parties, etc. Whatever. You do makeup. You do OF. You do OF. You're a rapper. You do makeup. You do you work for an audiologist, but you also do cosmetology on the side. And then you're a ballet dancer and you do Starbucks. A majority of the women on the panel are involved in either A, the beautification industry, or B, the sex industry.
But what does beauty have to do with sexuality?
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Did you seriously just ask that?
The beauty industry is not the sex work industry. It's
men
not
benefit
sexual.
from the beauty industry too.
So I'm all down to have this conversation.
Like, what are we
yeah.
saying?
But can we say my point and then we hang up the show?
Wait.
No, hold on.
Chill.
I want you to ask that question one more time that you just asked.
I don't agree with that.
No. Ask the question that you asked.
What the fuck
The
does the
beauty
beauty
one.
industry have to do with the sex industry?
Beauty is also hygiene,
Like
which is
getting your
also
hair
slightly
cut,
medical, which is like it's not
when you
one,
do when you
can't
do
put
your,
it in a box.
When you do your OnlyFans content, don't you go in there with your makeup and your hair done and cute lingerie? You're not gonna get on OnlyFans and look crazy.
Some women
You're not gonna look crazy.
You want to explain it to them and maybe girl talk so they can understand?
No, but there
I
are
have to
some
do it
women
after the
that
show.
don't
No.
have it all.
But you're not gonna wake up and not put makeup on or wake up
Someone
and
gets it.
You're gonna get your body
Does
done
anyone else see where I'm
and
going
not-
here?
and
Or
say I got my body done for nothing, or I got it done because I want to look like that for this.
But
Yeah.
that's
At the end of the day,
that's not the
I'm-
beauty industry.
I'm gonna help you
Yeah,
out real.
it
I'm
is.
gonna help you out real quick because I
Help me with
hear you.
what?
I hear you loud and clear. I hear where you have your own separation. But I'm gonna tell you this: you're a beautiful woman on OnlyFans. You are one package. You're
Okay,
a
but
beautiful woman on OnlyFans.
the beauty industry
But
has
I'm
nothing
saying
to
right
do.
now, dear, I'm gonna hear you loud and clear. But you are a beautiful woman on OnlyFans. You are a literal walking package of the beauty industry and sex work. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not an insult because it's because of your beauty you've amassed such you are so much more than
Yeah,
your
but
looks.
Cutting hair and doing makeup has
But you're-
nothing to do with the
right,
sex
but the
industry.
beauty industry also just
My
isn't.
mom was a hairstylist her whole life.
But the beauty
Sex
industry also
was
isn't
never
just
involved
the
in
beauty
sex.
industry.
sells.
Beauty is beauty.
Barbershop is not.
So
Now you're gonna
Stop
talk to a
mathing.
dude
We're talking over
that
each other,
don't
but we're
have
not.
no haircut, that's musty, that his
But hold on.
his outfit
I hear you. I hear you. Listen, ladies, we hear you. We hear you. We hear you. It's not just something as simple as cutting hair have to do with sex. I hear you. But your hair is layered and your lips are done and you have beautiful physique and you have a beautiful brain, okay? You are a beautiful walking
It's interesting how
package.
girls have to talk to each
It's
other.
okay. It's okay. And also I hear you. You don't want to agree with his point because you don't like
Yeah,
his
it's
moral
not
values.
about his point. The
Right.
beauty industry has
It's
nothing
two
to do.
different
Cutting hair and
things.
coloring your hair has
But the
nothing to
beauty
do with
industry
sex.
is-
Presentation.
I've colored my hair since I was old.
But the beauty industry, my dear, the beauty industry is not just cutting hair. The beauty industry is lip filler. It's esthetician.
No, it
it's
is
more.
cutting hair.
It's
Yes.
more
Trust
than
me.
that.
Okay,
it's
let
a
me
part,
talk. Let me
you
talk.
know?
Let me talk. My mom was in the beauty industry my entire life.
Yes, my dear, so is mine.
Has nothing to do with work or being a
It play a
porn
part.
star.
It don't have nothing to do, but it plays a big role in it.
True.
Even
you
if you're
gotta look good for
faceless.
people to want to buy your OnlyFans. If you look like a nobody subscribing to your shit.
You don't know why.
Some people be into some different stuff though. Some people be into different
Everybody don't want a pretty woman.
Some people like the they like the people have different fetishes. But that's rare. That's like some people are different.
So you're taking what I'm telling you and interpreting it through your emotions versus using critical thinking skills. So the base, I said, primary agency is her sexuality. What is encompassed in her sexuality? Her beauty, her youth, and her fertility. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what men look for, because her sexuality has to do with her looks. Then on top of that, I said most of the women here are involved in either A, the sex industry, or B, the beautification industry, which props up the sex industry. You're not getting on camera without makeup. You're not getting on camera without extensions.
On camera, so
You have
no,
makeup
I don't.
on right now.
Yeah, but when I do OnlyFans, I'm not wearing makeup.
Okay, fantastic. The point I'm trying to make is that
So point is not
beauty and the sex industry are all in one because primary agency is her looks. That's what I'm trying to say. And the fact that most of the women on the panel are either involved in the beautification industry or the sex industry proves my point that a woman's primary agency is her looks.